Hi. Today, what I want to talk about today is my journey of being able to stay away and dependent on medication. For some of you, medication is need daily use. Like for people that has diabetes, they are required to take insulins, and that is totally understandable. However, something that I feel that I recently learned by some of the gurus outside of this self-improvement niche is that some of these medication are unnatural. One of which that I take that I find it unnatural and is prescribed to me by my psychiatrist that is like hydroxyzine. So means I used to have trouble sleeping and my psychiatrist prescribed to me hydroxyzine. I in the past I've been taking that for 1 or 2 years, and from my experience I thought that I was dependent on it. I took it every time to escape reality. And that was my problem. And I think that's some problem that a lot of people are facing. Another drug that if you were like this is one hydroxyzine. Yeah. Another one that I been I used to take is an antidepressant medication, fluoxetine, whatever here. Those are the two drugs that helped me in my journey to get out of depression. However, what I want to tell you is what has been my life after 3 months of not taking it. Obviously, the last time I saw my psychiatrist was about 4 months ago, and since then, the first month we will not talk about because I was transiting away from the medication. But I would like to talk about like past 3 months because April haven't yet end yet, but my past 3 months of not taking the medication, and I could say that my life has been much more better. Now, in terms of my sleep, I've been sleeping in a bit earlier. I'm sleeping in 10, 11, and waking up at 7:30 in the morning. I feel much more better. And I feel is I feel that my life has no longer be dependent on unnatural medication that supposedly makes your life easier. I feel people who are dependent on medication, especially for taking example, I think there's nothing wrong in taking antidepressant medicine, but it's starting to become a it becomes a problem if you become too dependent on it. When you no longer have the ability to make your mind a positive life, that's when the problem arose. There's nothing wrong taking medication whenever, like for those people who are down, like fluoxetine doesn't work when you take it every day. It's a long-term medication that once in a while give you mood high, right? It's a long term, but it's when you are too dependent on the medication, and that's when I see the problem. You shouldn't take it. And it's been 3 months since I've taken both of the last medication, and I feel much more better in terms of my lifestyle. Mood wise, I'm still struggling a bit there. I'm still trying to approach stories. This currently I'm still learning about it, but struggling a bit. But yeah, I just reporting in my journey. And for those people who are out there, I totally understand you. Now, my step to achieving dependent from those medications is simply the first thing I did, right? For those people who are struggling and want to get out of it, is first ask your psychiatrist about it. Because the first thing is you got a message through psychiatrist. So I even ask it their advice. And if you want to get out, like you personally want to get out, you ask them first. Once you don't need like ask for their approval, but you're just telling them you're no longer taking the medicine because it's quite expensive, right? So you tell them not to take it back and you try to jot it down. Jot it down how's your experience for the first day and second day. Second step, is to make your day full. For people who are, for me, my depression comes from, it's more of a situational type of depression. It's not really, even though been taking medication for that, but I feel like my one's because of situation and my background. So certain people are different, but I feel the first thing to become much more positive person is to first be able to make your day more productive. Because I feel when all those thoughts come, it comes when you are not doing anything. And if you are like focused in doing what you want to do, you will be not able to listen to those thoughts. I know it's hard, and sometimes I do listen to those thoughts, but it's how it started. It's been 3 months, and my life has been much more better. In terms of socializing with people, much more better. So yes, am I perfect? No, not really. I'm not perfect. But my socializing skills definitely need improve. Coming from under the spectrum of autism, which should come from another video for another time. But yeah, definitely trying. Definitely, I know it's a struggle, but hey, we're all here. Which lead to my third step: find a community out there for you, right? Because this journey is going to be tough. So yes, you have your social network if you wish. You include social worker, medical social worker, psychologist, psychiatrist, your mom, your dad. But what I meant is a community out there for you to thrive. A community that's determined to like let's get more positive. There are hundreds of Discord communities out there that you can search up for free. Literally, you can search up in the Discord, the Explorer, and you can like search like how to like a group specifically for self improvement and all that. Though obviously there's a red pill side and the extremely blue pill, but yeah, let's ignore the ideology. What we're focusing on is to get off the medication, of not being so dependent on the medication and making your life much more a bit miserable. Because let me tell you, when I was on that medication, I thought my life was good. Nah. It was so much better when I stopped taking hydroxyzine and fluoxetine. I still have it with me. It's a learning experience. Good luck out there. See you next time.